Sorry about that, y'all. How y'all doing? Trying to get this phone to stay. Okay. Oop, no. Okay. I hope it stays. How y'all doing? Sorry about that noise. Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. Today is September the 24th, 2023. Hope everybody is well. So in your pre-shuffle, we had the first card come out, which is quiet. Okay, so it says, turn off the noise. Silence nourishes the body, the mind, and the spirit. Now, some of you could be going into this energy for the following week. You know, tomorrow is Monday. So some of you, this could be your next week coming up, right? Some of you, this could be your current energy right now. Maybe you didn't do anything this weekend, or, maybe this whole month has been very quiet for you. Trust the process, okay? If the quietness is no texts, no phone calls, maybe you haven't been answering emails or DMs, maybe you haven't been having any visitors, neighbors or family, anything like that. So if that's something that you have been dealing with lately, the past couple of weeks, all of September, just continue to trust that. Okay, so whatever reason why you are not in communication for friends, family, employers, or things that you need to complete, such as paperwork or anything like that. Trust for whatever process is going on right now. And like I said, this can be an upcoming energy for next week for you, because it's still something that is a veil, something that is going to be revealed to you, okay, when the time is divine timing. All right, so it says the more you follow your intuition, the more you'll find that the right door is going to open to assist you in fulfilling your life purpose. So that's the reason. Okay, if some of you is like, well, I'm just not getting any information. If you're waiting on a specific person to call you or text you or whatever the case, they may also feel like the quietness coming from you. This can be what they need to listen to, which is their intuition. Because the right door for you, for both of you, or for your process will open. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this, or get a couple more cards. Something as a surprise also could be coming around the corner. Some of you, with that surprise card, that's one of my pregnancy cards. So for people who still can conceive, if that's something that you want, maybe you have not had your moon cycle, and it could be a surprise that you're quiet, you're pregnant, no moon cycle yet, okay? So trust in your own intuition if that's something that you're thinking about, for the people who still can conceive. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I just know if I hit this, I don't know. Some of you, it's something that is still going on where that um, something or somebody doesn't want to act right. Because this phone usually stay, and y'all know that. So I don't know why it keeps falling. So something or somebody is still falling away. A process is still falling away. A situation is still falling to the wayside. Okay. So look at their blessings. So harmony and devotion. So devotion says stay connected to the divine, pray, express your gratitude, or even ask for help out loud. Make this a daily practice and habit. Okay. Um, some of you, whatever you're praying for, waiting for, communication, whatever the case may be, and this card goes with the other card, the double rainbow. Remember that came out twice last week. Um, Also, in the other reading, we talked about the Grand Trine. The Grand Trine came out. I believe that was the last message that I gave because I didn't do anything yesterday or the day before, right? So y'all haven't gotten two readings. So the last message was talking about that Grand Trine. You were supposed to Google and see when the next Grand Trine will be. It doesn't happen that often, but it does. Okay. And I still didn't look it up on Google to see. Or if you have a certain astronomy website that you know how to look up and see what the next Grand Trine will be. Okay. So a Grand Trine is actually this card right here, where that it can be three planets that is aligned for your particular blessings. You see that? And then the blessings is here. And all of last week that, ooh, please don't fall. Ooh. The double rainbow card also came out. Now, whatever you consider or feel that blessings is, for whatever religion or, whatever religious denomination you believe in, uh, or it can be just good karma, okay, for you doing what you're supposed to be doing, acting the way that you're supposed to be acting, and at some point of time, the reciprocation, the blessing is going to come back to you in some type of way. Now, remember that blessings don't always come how we truly ask. It can be, you know, um, blessings are giving for the long run, not for, thank you, angels, not for instant gratification. Okay, remember that. So, what you may feel that is a blessing in return, you may be like, well, I didn't really want that. I wanted it like this. No, okay, it don't work like that. So whatever you feel that a blessing is for you or can help you out, right? Is coming for you. Okay. So the Grand Trine, like I said, is a certain alignment at a certain type of degrees, 180 or however the case may be. And for this, it can be for some of you, it depends on your chart. Okay. Still. So this can be Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. You understand? So whatever the grand trine is for your blessings for you, is going to come, right? All right. And if any of my moderators that watch this in the next couple of days or tomorrow, if you so happen to find out what the grand trine is, not per se, but if they say the planets, usually it's the major planets like Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus, okay? Something like that. But as I was feeling, I felt that it was more of K2 and Rahu and probably Saturn or Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is still retrograde, Vedic sidereal in Aries. Rahu is where Aries is also Vedic sidereal. Venus is still direct in Cancer. Mercury is direct in Leo right now, fifth house. Virgo, we got the sun in Virgo. Again, Vedic sidereal, not Western astrology, until October the 15th, and then it will move to Libra. We also got Mars in the same house as the sun right now in Virgo. And Saturn is still retrograde in Aquarius until November. So, and then Saturn will be going direct back to Capricorn. So, and again, Vedic sidereal, not Western astrology. So with Mars and the Sun, they don't like to be in the same house together. Okay. Sun is like a huge ego, and the sun don't like to share its light with any planet or any other energy. It likes to stand out. It likes to stand by itself. So for the sun in Virgo or any zodiac sign, it doesn't like actually really to be with Mars, because Mars is a type of bully. Okay. Mars is a action oriented energy and planet. It's aggression. It can be anger. It also can be passion. You know, so it's kind of combustible, right? All right. And this is why the harmony can be here, where you like, okay, I just want some harmony. You could have a mate or a friend or a family member that is very aggressive right now, especially if they're a Virgo, because they're being divided and torn between the energetic action of Mars wanting to speak its mind, wanting to speak their mind, very upfront, can be also confrontational, but at the same time, they're seeking joy and happiness. They're also getting downloads of enlightenment. Um, Things are clicking, right? So Virgo is like, hey, what the world is going on right now? So it can be like an up and down moment for a lot of Virgos until the sun leaves out of there October the 15th. So now we have high honor in reverse. So, some of you could have lost respect for a certain person or a certain idea or a company, whatever the case. You don't feel, or even this is you looking and feeling this for yourself. Not holding yourself to higher standards right now, not feeling very honorable. It also can be somebody that you don't have as much respect for anymore. Okay, so it can be for some of you the amount of ghostness, the amount of time that has went or passed by between both of you. Maybe you haven't talked to them, or they called you, or you ain't called them, and it's kind of like, I don't even feel the same. I don't hold this situation as high honor as I used to. Some of you can have somebody that is in the military being discharged, can be for mental issues. I see that here. Um, this is also somebody who is contemplating right now if they want to re-enlist. And this is somebody also at the same time not being able to come home right now. And maybe you have a person that is in the military and you haven't heard from them. Okay. So you are also worrying about them. So now we have the key. You know, like I say, this is really coming across, and this is just today's reading. This is not something that has to be permanent. Energy changes every minute, every second. So I can do this reading right now, and the energy can change, but it also can stand the test of time, even though time don't exist. Okay. Um, Time is an illusion. You can still come back to this reading and still feel the same feelings and emotions about it, or revelations or aha moments. Okay, but the key in reverse is also talking about you not trusting. Okay, about giving someone, like they say, the key to your heart again, or period. You're still not wanting to be open right now to trust situations and people and relationships. You're still wanting to keep, you know, how you feel, your emotions, and probably also relationships. So I don't know if somebody did something to you lately, or this can still be a time period of months ago, years ago, where that you're not ready yet to really trust somebody to be that level of vulnerability. Now, that vulnerability card came out the other day, right? Because if you don't have some level of vulnerability, you won't find some type of love or companionship. It won't work. Well, yeah, the moon popped out, so. Okay, so we have like the Two of Wands there and the moon. Now, the moon in Vedic Sidereal right now is in Pisces. Um, by the next 4 days coming up, by the 28th. So I don't know what type of emotional conversation, act, or situation that may happen where that you're not ready or you won't make any type of choices at this time. So it can be toward a person, a situation. Um, it can be toward something that you're not trusting in. So let me go ahead and get some type of yeah, see messages in reverse. So I don't know if you're waiting on a message, information before you can make this decision, before it can help you to be more stable, can be like towards your transportation, your home. Key to success, key to relationship is trust. But some of you don't trust a situation or trust somebody anymore. You don't hold them as high honor anymore. Okay. So somebody has lost your respect. You still have feelings for them, but not the same respect. And it can be because maybe they didn't call you back, they didn't message you, or too much time has passed by and you don't see it the same situation. So let's go ahead and get some tarot here real quick. Some of you, this is also a spread saying that you're working some type of mediocre job right now. It's not the highest status at this time, but it's something that you need to do right now to help to fix your money, your credit cards, your line of credit. You just want a more steady stream of income, or you wanting to get your money, your line of credit can be for a lot of you, if you're in the United States, your credit score, you wanting to stay devoted. It's something that you're wanting a key to, whether somebody heart or something material. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody cannot win you over anymore with all those sweet innuendos. Maybe you're not giving them out, or somebody is not saying them to you anymore. A Knight of Cups in reverse, you don't trust the situation and you don't trust the person. And I don't blame you, okay? So Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody is really in a retrograde period. Even though Mercury, the shadow time has passed, Mercury is direct, but Mercury, like I said, is also in Leo, Vedic Sidereal. So this can be somebody who is still wavering in making a choice to go out on a date, to date somebody, to be vulnerable for the situation. Also, maybe to be intimate here because she's half dressed. And this is also, all these cards coming up in reverse to me is also a form of regret. See there, as soon as I said another card in reverse. And my deck is not upside down. Okay. Five of Wands is also battling your own inner conflict. It also is like you're not putting anybody in your business right now. You're not telling anybody anything. You're not really discussing your problems with family and friends and co-workers. It's like this is an internal choice that you need to make for your highest good. The star. See? The star and the moon. Bottom of the deck. It's like I said earlier, some of you turn the date down. Three of Cups in reverse. You're not wanting to go out. You're not being very sociable. You turn down some type of party or celebration. Um, Also, some of you may not have gotten some type of promotion. Um, the Three of Cups also can be family and friends. Some of you is also coming out of a third party situation, withdrawing yourself from that because you don't trust the situation or the person anymore. You lost respect. Knight of Cups in reverse and a High Honor card in reverse. Some of you found out, you know, that maybe somebody you were kicking it with for a long time, that they still had other people that they were dealing with, and now you're choosing quiet time to remove yourself from the situation. It could have been a fight or an argument or a huge struggle for you to finally make that choice and decision to remove yourself from that type of situation. And like I said, with the blessing card, here go the star card. This is also struggles of financial for a lot of people by Saturn being retrograde. Saturn is already a problem when it's direct, but really when Saturn is retrograde, it's like a lot of us is redoing a lot of stuff that we already done before. Okay, because Saturn wants you to continue to work hard. You learn the lesson, then you get the blessing from it. Okay, some of you situations will re-come up in your life, like financial, love situations, stability, car issues, all type of stuff, right? And Saturn will bring it up back to the surface to see if you're still willing to devote, okay, the time, money, and energy to it, to see if you still really want it the way of the devotion that you're saying that you want it, regardless of whatever it is. Okay, so when I already called out Saturn here with the star card, um, it's kind of like, okay, why am I going back through all of this emotionally? So it can be also somebody that came back into your life for a period of time, and now you're questioning the situation, but you're at a more sense of harmony. I feel that previously you could have been all out and all up for everything, but now you're more devoted to trusting yourself, being to yourself, a more quiet environment, um, and you like this type of harmony. That itself is also a blessing. Okay, you don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, you don't want to be in third party situations. So I don't know what it was or who it was that came into your life. Could have been a Leo. Now Leo in Aquarius is seventh house partnership. So you're wanting to keep the strength to continue to be very determined, but also caring, the star card at the same time. Keeping a sense of harmony, a sense of warmth, but also keeping your authoritative and saying what you will be devoted to and what you won't be devoted to. Now, the star card is a wish fulfillment. Yeah, see the broom popped out. So unwanted, don't need it, unpleasant, repetitive, and I just got through telling you that Saturn will bring up repetitive thing, people, and situations in your life for you to test you to still see if you're still devoted to the healing that you have already been doing. Okay, and some of you are passing that test. So probably by November, your credit, your money, a sense of harmony, whether that's beginning a relationship or coming out of one. Um, I feel your social life also will pick up. Okay, because some of you are cleaning up some stuff in your life. You're getting rid of some things, some people, some unwanted emotions. Um, you're also clearing up your credit, getting rid of things that you don't want anymore, getting it back into a better sense of um, things that you can't avoid right now because you're cleaning it up right now. And you're going to feel very good when it's over, like it says, the star card. So keep the strength. And some of you have been so very generous with your star energy. Okay, it's not about whether you're Aquarius or not. It's about the star energy, the healing, the caring, the compassion, um, the type of energy that you give off when people are around you. Okay, and you're learning also to keep that within. Okay, to keep that within. Everybody doesn't deserve your star energy. So now we have the metamorphosis in reverse. So you are being very closed off for a reason. And this also can be somebody, how somebody is observing you, that you're being very closed off. You're not embracing the change that they brought to you. Um, because you are in the middle of reinventing yourself. Now, please remember that we reinvent ourselves all the time. You don't reinvent yourself just one time and be through with it. Okay? That's just like a entrepreneurial person and their business. You have to keep reinventing yourself and your business to stay fluid, right? To stay relevant. The same thing with your spiritual, your health, and your mental health, and your material things. People keep reinventing themselves all the time. So this is what you're currently doing right now for and to the things that you know you see now, okay, that you don't need. Some of you could be cleaning also your home out, getting rid of things that you don't want anymore, clearing that energy, clearing that area as a sense of feng shui. The more heavy furniture and the more things that you got in your home, hey, naturally, the more things that you have in your home, especially heavy furniture, heavy, bulky furniture, all of that holds heavy energy. Okay, so you, girl, are you literally doing this right now? But to move? Okay, good. Yeah. It may be unpleasant, but the star card and the blessings is for a reason. And this is what Saturn wants you to see. You're going to get the blessings from it, but it's just unwanted. I don't want to deal with this. It's like repetitive. I already kind of did this before, but it's unavoidable right now. I don't have no choice but to do it. I'm not getting word about when I can move, but something is telling you to clean, okay, and declutter. And I always used to say too, years before, for the single people, if you don't have room in your closet for if you're about to become engaged or you're about to get in a new relationship, ladies, divine feminines, if you don't have room in your closet for a new boo to put their clothes, you're not ready for a relationship anyway. You got too much stuff and you got too much clutter. Okay? So the energy is going to stand like that. If you don't have room anyway for in your house, then you don't have room in your life for nobody. Okay, so you have to look at everything as a spiritual and as um a lesser energy. Okay, you said yes. I don't know when I'm moving, but I'm preparing now. Yes. You know why? Naturally nature, because we already talked about that. Rahu and Ketu is moving. Okay, that Virgo energy, that sun being in Virgo is having a lot of people to clean house, literally. Also clearing that energy, saging, Palo Santo, clearing dense and heavy negative energy in the air, in your surroundings. Everything as a piece of furniture to clothing to shoes, everything in your home holds energy and space. Okay? So that's why you always see a lot of people in different cultures, they don't have 7-piece sectional sofas like American homes do. They have those very modular sofa sets that they can arrange where they can put 3 or 4 pieces together. They can lay down, or they have 2 or 3 pieces that they sit on. A lot of them sit on the floor. They stay grounded like that. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is for a reason. But far as United States of America, we have been so conditioned and taught to buy 7-piece leather sectional, that vibrates and move and put your feet up and all of this heavy energy of furniture. Then you got a big old 75-inch TV, okay, that's on the wall, that's holding up a lot of energy, right? And what is a television? It's telling a story to you. But we're not going to get too deep in that because they probably cut my channel, okay? Television, to tell a vision through your TV, right? And the more you watch a television, then you're partaking in those visual visions that the TV, okay, is bringing into your home, especially if it's a smart TV. But y'all ain't ready for that. I ain't finna preach tonight. Let me go on. All right, so deep commitment. Yes, television is telling not your personal vision, but the vision they want you to see and believe, whether it's political, far as news, weather, a scary story, a horror story, a, crime, okay, for you to sit around and watch people who have done things, okay, to other people and taken them away, and you sit there and watch the whole episode of how they solved the crime. This is what you're taking in, okay, into your soul, into your spirit, right? And they got a whole network on all that stuff. What they call it, crime TV. Just put 2 and 2 together and think about what I'm saying, right? So you was just talking about heavy objects or furniture in the home. Really? Hey, Miss Linda. And I'm gonna still be putting videos out, but I believe YouTube has taken my monetization from my channel as long as I've been here because of the long break that I took. So I'm not getting paid right now for making videos until I get my watch hours up by my subscribers. And so if y'all loyal subscribers can do me a favor and continue to watch these new ones, even if you just have it playing in the background and just mute it so I can get my watch time back up and they can monetize my channel again. So it's probably why you may not see any commercials playing during my videos. Okay, but I'm still going to keep going. So, deep commitment, family, reawakening those lost hopes. That's that star card, and manifesting deep desires. Remember that you're manifesting your deepest desires, the star card, and the blessings for you and your family. Okay. Um, Let me clarify that. And this is also can be reawakening your own lost hope as devotion to and for yourself and your family. Okay. Don't sit around all the time trying to manifest a person into your life if you're not ready and unwanted for that. reawaken your lost hope as devotion and trust for you. Then you'll see how also the other blessings will trickle in. Okay. Because you have people all the time sit around and pray, pray, pray. Oh, I want a relationship. I want a man. I want to be married. I want this. I want that. I want to be married. Okay. But you lost hope for your own self. It's not reawakened. So some of you are wondering why the manifestation is not working. Because some of you has lost that uncommon or that common bond within and for yourself. The garden. We had this card to come out a couple of weeks ago. So with the Three of Cups over there in reverse and this card is in reverse, some of you are really dishing and dodging the crowds right now. Okay. Like I said, some of you haven't been going or canceled some type of public venue. Maybe it was a birthday party, a barbecue, um, maybe it was a concert, a jazz festival. I don't know what it was, okay? Some of you could be saying no to that coming up this week, or maybe you didn't attend it this weekend. But right now is a time, especially with the sun in Virgo, to work on one's health, things that is unwanted, such as food, working on your energy, working on your manifestation, and re-evoluting and reinventing yourself. The sun in Virgo is going to continue to highlight things, okay, that is unwanted, that is not good for you when it comes to your money situation, your health, things that you don't need to be doing or continuing to do. If you have vices such as drinking and smoking and whatever else, getting your health back together, also your spiritual health, with K2 about to go into Virgo and be there almost for the next 2 years. Okay? So spiritually, this spread is also telling you, spiritually, I don't want that. I don't want them. I don't want that situation. I don't want this neighborhood. You understand? K2 will spiritually help to reinvent you. Now, Rahu is about past life and karma. So if this is a situation and or person that is coming back into your life, you're saying, I don't want it. I don't want this. Okay. I'm the star card now. You have already reinvented yourself. And this can be why you're very much quiet. This is very much why you're at a sense of harmony and peace within oneself, and this is what you're continuing to work at and on. Yep, you're sensing it. It came out in the last reading. And Pisces, I believe, like I said, Rahu is moving to Pisces by the end of October going into November. Okay? It's going to leave Aries and go, Rahu is going into Pisces. K2 would be moving from Libra and moving into Virgo by the end of the year. And it's going to be there for 18 months. So with your feelings and emotions and your spirituality, your intuition, like I said, trust that. Trust that your intuition is guiding you to say, I don't want that. I don't want them. I don't want the situation. And you're going to clean it up. Okay, it's not going to be any hesitation. It's not going to be a problem. You're going to have the strength. A lot of you are not going to be as sociable the next 18 months. You're not. Because that K2 is going to ask any Libra, okay, that you know for the past 18 months, what have they been learning through their spirituality? How have they been acting? That K2 is very strong. So it's all going to be about a spiritual sense. Let's get one more. Because like the card says, I believe. Okay? But it's in reverse. So your belief comes from you, not other people. not politics, not government. Your belief come from your intuition as the star card. You have to trust yourself before you put trust in another person, a government, or whatever the case may be. Okay? Oh, please don't fall phone, okay? And yeah, see that, Scorpio? Ending for that new beginning and blessing to come in. Eighth house. Remember, eighth house is another clean it up house. It's all or nothing was at the bottom. Ninth house of faith. Yep. Scorpio is a clean it up house. It's an all or nothing. It's a transformative, that metamorphosis card. It's a shocking moment, shocking events. Like I already said, I'm going to do a Rahu and Ketu reading probably in a couple of weeks, closer to when the energy get ready to move, those planets. Not only for you, but you must sense things when it comes to things that you believe in. Your intuition is going to tell you whether it's real or not. Okay, and you must listen to yourself over anybody else now, especially the next 18 months. You're going to have to keep the strength and the faith and that sense of devotion towards you and for your family. A lot of things in this world will be changing over the next 18 months, and you're going to sense it. And when you sense it, you're going to feel, I don't need it. I don't want that. Okay? It's going to be a very unpleasant situation, and our government and our officials, our electives, friends, family, relationships, everything will be changing. Okay? Things that are unwanted is going to get swept and cleaned away. Whether you do it, is already saying it's going to clean it for you too. But the best energy star card is for you to do it first. You don't want the universe, the divine, okay, to come in and clean stuff for you. You would want to sense it through your intuition and clean it. Okay, clean it out. It's unwanted. Get it away from you. Clean your energy. Keep your energy clean. Declutter. Okay. Make room for these blessings. Like I always used to say on my channel, if you got 2 broken down cars out there in the driveway, but you're talking about you want another one, where you gonna put it? You're holding things that is no longer unpleasant or wanted, but you're still manifesting, trying to bring more stuff in, but you got 2 broken down cars that you didn't fix. Okay, or gave it to somebody or recycled it. You understand? So people always ask for more and more and more, but you're not doing anything with the stuff you already have. Clean it up. It's going to feel better when it's over. Okay? All right, we're at 43 minutes. Y'all always can replay this message. It may not resonate right now, but hey, when stuff starts changing, some of you can be leaving one job and going to a next. Okay? And it's kind of like, hey, I was already sensing either I was going to get fired, or I was either sensing that it was time for me to move on from this job. But I was just second guessing it, and I didn't do anything about it. I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe the energy that was going on, the gossip, the things like that between co-workers, making your environment unpleasant. Okay. Some of you also would be losing a lot of friends. Can be due to relocation, but some of them people you hanging around with, you're understanding that I don't need them and I don't need that. Because some of them was drama filled, okay? It was always stuff escalating, gossip, all that other stuff. It's 8th house finna clean that up too, right? All this stuff finna get cleaned up. Anybody that is not meant for you or good for your energy as the star card, they finna get cleaned off too. Okay. Away from your life. Let me just reiterate that. Um, because the unpleasant energy is now going to be swept away from your life and from your inside your spirit and intuition. Okay. And this can be why some of you are realizing, why I've been so quiet lately. I've been going within. I've been wanting actual quietness, not playing the radio, not having the TV on as much. You just wanting to hear peace and quiet. Um, going for walks or something like that early in the morning so you can have peace and quiet. A lot of you will be getting more into that energy. That's that K2 coming through. All right. So look in my playlist and go look at the old K2 Rahu video that I put out. It should be in the title. And that would be 18 months ago. Mm-hmm. So look back almost in the 2 years ago readings for a Rahu and K2 reading. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much for staying to the end. And please just rewind this, listen to what I said, read the cards, and take in that energy. Everything I say is not rambling. I say everything for a reason. Bye bye.